I said ayo.
I said ayo.
I said ayo. One man army against 50, bro. I stand on
Time out. Time out. Time out. In other words,
The Cowboys haven't beat a team above 500. They beat a team right at 500.
But no, it's hard. It's hard because then they won't even play in the conference championship. Hey, forget all that. Hey,
The whole year, and it ain't about fantasy, it's about the facts. No, that's not the thing. That is not the thing. You never.
We just went viral for the wrong reasons again.
Do you realize it all comes back to fraud?
You trying to see how we feel about that situation? Nah,
And Blake Hall.
I said ayo.
yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man, we got full screen today. We got Josh joining us on the first week of December.
Yeah.
December's here, man. It's time to close out the year, fourth quarter.
Go.
The boys down to the 2-minute warning. Before we get into anything, I got a word for y'all. Isaiah 7:14.
No.
Therefore, the Lord Himself will give you a sign. Behold, the virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and shall call his name Emmanuel.
Yo, God with us.
It's that time of the year. It's that time of the year. The reason for the season.
Yeah.
And speaking of season, college football just wrapped up the regular season. And big news going around in the college football world actually as well. We have we had a big rivalry week just commenced. Not much motion going on as far as the top 10, 12 teams. You know, not much. There's a very minimal motion going on. But we're going to just start from the top, work our way down, you know, just like I said, in the season. I want to hear what y'all have to say about each team, you know, as far as, you know, what the ceiling may be, how far this team can drive, what you see from this team. And we'll just start off at number one with Ohio State, you know. How y'all feel about their season, you know, where you think this team can go, any standouts, any highlights, lowlights? Y'all got anything to say about them?
Go blue.
Blue. Still go blue. Go blue forever.
Yikes. Well, I mean, I got something.
Eric, I need more from you than that, man.
For me,
you see Brando, you see what it say under there.
You feel me?
I need you. I need you to talk about that.
As soon as I seen them boys get to the red zone 3 times, I only came up with 9 points. I basically turned the TV off because you can't win. You can't get in that box. There's nothing you can do.
Man,
I mean, he a freshman, true freshman, cool. I mean,
who is he?
Michigan got to figure out how to get at least one wide receiver there. What?
Kill y'all. Go ahead.
Yeah, because their wide receivers is trash. They actually might have the worst wide receivers in the Big Ten. And there's like 20 teams in the Big Ten now. You got too much money for that. Shout out to old dude at UConn that didn't come and stayed at UConn. You're playing for nothing but for fun. Could have helped us out.
I would say, as far as Ohio State, man, they definitely look like repeat national champions, if you ask me. You know, I think they had a big weight lifted off of them by beating Ryan Day, and a lot of them had a big weight lifted off of them by going in there beating Michigan in Ann Arbor in a weather game. To see Julian Sayin go out there, distribute the ball in the cold weather, inclement weather, definitely gave him a strengthen his case for Heisman. Like I said, Heisman's wide open. I'm not saying he's a favorite. I'm just saying that was a big game for him to go in there and do that.
Was he perfect after the interception?
Damn near.
I think he only had 2 drops after that. I think he went like 21 or 23 after that. Put up with 2 touchdowns. Went crazy. So I think Ohio State's looking like repeat champions, man. I don't see this team falling too far low as far as after the Big Ten championship against Indiana. Like we said last week, the loser of them probably still gonna get a bye. Yeah, hands down.
Yeah, I think because considering that to me, Ohio State's QB has always been the weakest link. Julian Saint is not a weak link this year. This is probably his best game that we've seen since they played Washington, Minnesota. Yeah, like it's been a while. So to know that they're going into the Big Ten championship, automatically in the playoff, regardless of what happens in the Big Ten championship, they don't look. I haven't seen a chink in the armor yet, personally. And Michigan would have been the team to expose it because they exposed it last year, but it didn't stop them from winning the championship. So, shout out to Ohio State. Hopefully, we can see some chinks in the armor Saturday, or it's going to be a nightmare in the CFP playoff.
No facts.
Yeah,
hey, I just want to say one thing. Oh, go ahead, Josh. My bad.
No, I was going to say that I'm so uninterested. I hate years like this where I'm uninterested in the college football playoff because I feel like I already know who's going to win. Like, honestly, they really might cruise. I say cruise, I mean like every game might be comfortable, 10 plus each game. In Indiana, I'm not worried about that. You know, you keep saying I'm talking about betting. You want to make some money. Put Ohio State minus 10. Put Ohio State minus 10 on Indiana. I know it's good, but yeah, nah, they like the best team. I expect them to go back to back. And yeah, everybody's got to get ready for next year.
Hey man, I like those odds, man. I like those odds. Indiana, I think they deserve the hype they've been getting this year. This is going to be their. Would y'all consider this their first test? No, because they play Oregon. They beat Oregon 30-20, depending on how you feel about Oregon. So we've seen Indiana. They arguably have the best quarterback in the country, though, in Fernando. If I think he's a senior, probably going out this year, probably will be QB1 in the draft. And he has a good shot at Heisman as well. He's definitely, I think he has more touchdowns than Julian Saint does. But this is going to be a big test for Indiana, I think, because last year was like Indiana, getting invited to the cookout type thing. Like they was finally up there with the big dogs. They overperformed. And this year they're riding that momentum, sustaining that momentum, and now have established itself the number 2 team in the country, 12-0 to finish the regular season. So I think this is a big game for Indiana as far as their football program and as far as for Coach Signetti. We're going to see like just really what they're made of and just how good they really are playing Ohio State in the Big Ten championship. And like we said, same thing with Ohio State. I think they've earned a first-round bye for the CFP as well.
Yes, though. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Indiana go out there and beat Ohio State. Congratulations. You just got like 4 more top-notch recruits. Transfer portals.
Won't happen.
Hey, but what I was going to say about the Michigan and Ohio State game, I'm happy y'all didn't plant no flags at the end of the game after what y'all lawmakers did, making it a federal crime. So shout out to that.
I ain't gonna lie, that's pretty sad.
That was the only defense they played all game.
That was pathetic. That was genuinely pathetic.
They was out there pressed. They wanted to stand on the field after the game was done. That was clown shit.
That is the definition of pride at its finest.
What?
Just they feel.
I will say the only advantage that Indiana has is that it's in Indiana.
Yeah.
And home field advantage does not really have much of a pull in CFP, considering like outside of the first round. But if Indiana pulls up, they fill out the house, get the crowd on their side. I mean, they run the ball. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? You might see 3-point club, Indiana.
I'm gonna give y'all a comparison. Right? Indiana is like everybody know who Brian Thomas Jr. is. He's a trickster. Okay. That's what Indiana is. They're tricksters. Don't be fooled by it. Don't be fooled. They'll give you a little sneak peek, make it look like they all good and everything. Trust. It ain't gonna be a game. I don't care where the game is. Indiana, nah.
Yeah.
Are you doing that based off of because what Indiana has been in the past?
Nah, man. Some, just like they say, some people don't change. Some teams don't change, man. They're gonna show you their true colors. When y'all do the pod, when is the Big Ten championship? What day is it?
Next week, Saturday.
Next week.
I mean, next week. My bad. This week, Saturday.
Yeah.
The next pod after that, y'all gonna be like, "Dang, Josh was right."
That's fair. But you said something about them cruising in the playoffs, though. Is that what?
Yeah, I think Ohio State gonna cruise, man, for real. I don't really see right now no real competition for them. I don't really see. Julian saying he did surprise me because, I can't even say like he looked good because of Jeremiah Smith because that would be untrue. Like he looks good, like accuracy wise, everything he looks good. So it's like I don't. They got the best. They got a quarterback who's playing like top 3 in the nation. They got the best wide receivers. I'm not gonna say it's not close because I like that dude from what's his name from USC.
Yeah,
I like him too. Yeah, but
Lemon.
then you got the best safety in the nation. It's just
they
got too many. Then you got matter of fact, you got another top 5 receiver. I can't forget about Tate.
Yeah,
he probably gonna be the first receiver. Nah,
and do they not have the best
top 3? I
defensive
didn't mean to say
tackle?
first. Top 3 coming off.
Do Ohio State not have the best defensive tackle in the country too?
Shit, they might. They just got too many pieces, man. I don't really see nobody that can really compete with them. Cause who? I mean, what teams do we really think gonna make the playoffs? You got them, Indiana,
Georgia.
I mean,
one of the other conferences.
SEC is gonna be your best bet, but
you got we banking on Duke.
Nah,
like come on, man. That's what yeah.
I do think the Indiana game is gonna go similar as last year. Like I said, Indiana had a lot of hype until they play Ohio State. Ohio State beat them by 3 touchdowns. So I think it'll be similar this year as well. Essentially, like everybody's fighting for number 2 at this point. Who's going to be the second best looking team? That's what we can really talk about. Texas A&M did lose. So Georgia been up to 3, right?
Yep.
Georgia's back at 3 after a close game with Georgia Tech. Oh, my gosh. It's like, Gunnar Stockton, he gained my respect after, I think it was the Ole Miss game when they had to put up 40. I was like, yeah, okay, my fault. But nah, I'm back on the Gunnar Stockton hate train. That boy went out there, put up 70 yards against Georgia Tech. What are we chatting about? I have nothing to say about Georgia. Like, that's going to be their handicap. 70 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Frauds. Georgia's not winning a national championship with that. Respectfully.
Yeah.
And they're probably in the SEC championship, they probably going to lose that game too.
Wow.
There's no inclination that this is going to be the time for them to beat Bama. Not after him putting up 70 yards on an ACC fraud team. Get the freak out of here, man. No.
Go ahead.
I ain't gonna lie. We talk about teams and being frauds. I'm not mad if this gonna sound crazy because I think they got an automatic. If Duke win the ACC championship, I'm not mad if they leave them out and put James Madison in there.
Yeah, we gonna get there. We going down to Georgia, but I agree.
Georgia. I mean, they always. I mean, what is it? It's a conference. I mean, it's a rivalry game. Alabama struggled with Auburn. You know what I mean? So, and damn near probably should have lost, but hey,
isn't it always a good game though when they play? For the most part,
it's a rivalry game.
Iron Bowl at Auburn is some of the greatest games ever.
Just like last year, Ohio State lost to one of the worst Michigan teams I have seen and won a national championship game. So are we banking on the rivalry game?
Are we calling it? Is that what you're saying? Georgia and Georgia Tech was a rivalry game? That's what you're saying?
Yes, it is.
What are you talking about, Brando? That's why they played the last game of the year and they're not even the same conference.
No, I was saying like that's. I was just asking. I wasn't listening, so I was asking like that's your reason for his.
First off, I ain't gonna lie. They probably gave us the best rivalry game last year that we've seen in a minute. All them overtimes.
That was that shit. Yeah, that went in like 4
all them overtimes. Yeah. Had to make sure I have my years right.
I'm gonna charge the Georgia performance versus Georgia Tech to a rivalry, but not to the point where I can say they can win a national championship. I do think this will be a key factor and key test to see how they play against Bama Saturday. Yeah. They haven't beaten Alabama in SEC championship, I don't know, since ever. So we'll see how that goes. Back-to-back weeks in Mercedes-Benz. Shout out to him.
Home, right?
All because dang near. It's so much so Atlanta is changing infrastructure to point to the SEC game Saturday, man. It's gonna be a big weekend. And I do think if Georgia proves themselves to beat Bama, that they can beat anybody in the bracket, including Ohio State. Because although they might not have better players on the field, they have the best coach in college football. And there's no question about it. And the only reason that Kirby Smart can't beat Alabama is because he overcomplicates it every single year. He's literally one play every year from beating Alabama and going undefeated every year. But he overcomplicates it. So we'll see what they do. But Gunnar Stockton's performance is very pivotal, I think.
Trash, bro. Pathetic. He won't see people talking about, he's going to be a quarterback in the NFL. No, brother.
No.
Gunnar Stockton. I ain't heard nobody say that.
He's going to be what, Brandon Whedon?
Brandon Whedon, no. Not that. I think they meant CFL. But
Stetson?
I wouldn't dare draft.
Stetson didn't even make it past preseason.
But I wouldn't dare draft a quarterback that came from Georgia.
Matthew Stafford?
I knew he was gonna say that. I'm not talking about him. Everybody else.
One though. Yeah.
Jake Fromm.
I mean, what schools normally put out quarterbacks like that though? Only like one or two.
Coaches, honestly. What's his name? Lincoln Riley.
I mean,
Lincoln Riley.
Clemson fucked it up because if it wasn't for DJ, we would have had. Well, no. And maybe I don't know if it's too early to talk about this because. But we talking about college. Can we talk about how it was 5 quarterbacks that was predicted to go first round before the season, and I don't know if any of them going first round anymore.
None of them. I think they missed on.
I don't think any of them is going to first round anymore.
Clemson. No, I mean best bet is Oklahoma. At least right now, respectfully, you can say Oklahoma.
Kyler Baker. Who else?
Hurts.
Oh, Hurts. Yeah, no, I don't want to talk about that guy.
Super Bowl champ.
We go, whoa, college. Let's slow it down.
I don't want to talk about that guy.
Slow it down. You know what I'm saying?
Spencer?
No rush.
Spencer, South Carolina.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
well, speaking of Big 12, Big 12 does have a big dog in the top 4. Texas Tech with a bye. I mean, Texas Tech's dominated all season except for the Arizona State game. Call that game how you want to call it. No, they've had a pretty cupcake schedule as well outside of BYU, maybe as far as comp. I don't believe in Utah, so I'm not respecting that one too much. But Texas Tech get a bye right now. Do y'all think they'll win the Big 12? If they do,
oh yeah.
What do you think about the CFP outlook as well?
I definitely think I 100% think they smack down on BYU.
Agreed.
I mean, they already did it earlier this year, but and it's hard to beat a team twice, but they're definitely going to smack them.
My problem with Texas Tech being at number 4 is this.
Problem.
Yeah, I have a problem with that. Because if we're looking at the one-loss teams that are currently in the playoff, they're better than BYU, but there's a reason that BYU is ranked at 11. Ole Miss, I mean, considering the Real Husbands of Hollywood drama down there, it's cooked for them. But they are the worst one-loss team in the playoffs so far.
You got Oregon over them too?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Head-to-head, I don't think Texas Tech is going to last. But it is commendable that they win the Big 12. Shout out to them, and I do think they deserve a spot. But a bye in the playoff, if we're just going off the best 4 teams in the world, they're not the best 4 teams in the world. They're just simply not. So, I mean, personally, I respect a few more teams that got 2 losses than over Texas Tech, even though you wouldn't put a 2-loss team at number 4.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
But that would be what three Big Ten teams with buys? Because the next team in order is Oregon.
I mean, it would be nasty, but like representation, it's clear this nation does not care about equal representation. So we just go ahead and do the best teams in there, regardless of the conference.
How can you say a Big 12 champion is not a top 4 team in the country?
Because the Big 12.
Because their best one is Utah.
Oh no.
And BYU.
Because have you seen the Big 12? Let's just go through these.
I have. It's a power 4 conference.
2 teams in Utah. Yeah, cooked. Sports in Utah is bones. Houston football. I mean, I haven't been a believer. Arizona. Come on, yo. What are we saying? I go to bed before those games come on. Arizona State. We just described how they have an ugly L against Arizona State. And then if I just keep going, I mean, we're just talking like mid, like Cotton Bowl, PlayStation Bowl, all these bowls they come up with. Where
West Virginia.
Play. Yeah. Like Deion Sanders was the biggest thing that happened in Big 12 in the last 3 years, and they are god awful. So the Big 12 has never gotten my respect when it comes to defense specifically, but like they might be worse than the ACC, and ACC might not make the playoff.
No, they gotta put somebody from there in there, right? The winner of the
I think they have to.
Yeah, they have to. The winner of the championship game.
If Duke wins,
I wouldn't do it.
No, if Duke wins, no, it's not happening.
Yeah, but they don't have an automatic slot.
No.
Oh, good, because I know exactly how that's going to look if Duke wins.
They're playing Virginia, right? Virginia.
Yeah. Virginia sucks actually. Like they really trash.
But I mean, if Virginia wins, they're in though.
Yeah.
If they win, they're in.
But if Duke can't say the same,
and that's kind of crazy because I remember the last time I was on the pod, we was talking about Miami boy. He's so sorry. His name. Yeah, him. Yeah. How do you not make it to the ACC championship in a year where Clemson is terrible?
Honestly,
how do you do that?
Honestly, it gotta be. It's weird because they have 2 L's, 2 conference L's, and so do Duke. And Duke has 4 total L's.
5
total L's, and they made it. Is I don't know. I don't know how they did that. I literally don't know how they made it.
And on I think common opponents doesn't add up either, but continue.
Yeah. Because who are Duke L's? Duke L's are to
Georgia Tech and in the conference.
Yeah.
Georgia Tech and Virginia.
Why? Because they're ranked higher in the conference. That's why. I feel like that shouldn't count if you have 5 L's. I mean, if you have they have 5 total L's. I don't think that should.
They lost to Georgia. That was to Georgia Tech.
And then they jump over SMU, Miami.
They lost to Tulane. Tulane could get in.
They can.
Tulane could get in.
They got
that either.
They got.
That's why.
Miami beat the brakes off of Duke. Could.
Yeah. So because if you go look at the standings, it has Duke at 6 in their own standing. Has SMU at 2.
If there would be a team that could compete in the playoff, it would be Miami.
Yeah.
But Carson Beck is the worst player on the team.
Yeah.
So if he because the games that they lost, he ruined the game. He threw 4 picks against Louisville, and I want to say he threw 2 more against SMU.
Somebody
that's what they got the Halloween.
Somebody said the tiebreaker is based on conference teams they played winning percentage. So I'm guessing Duke's 6 wins had better conference winning percentage than everybody else's.
Nasty.
Miami lost to SMU and who else? Louisville, right?
Louisville.
Louisville started to stink it.
But yeah,
they need to redo that.
ACC is in a dangerous spot. Miami might squeak in, but that depends. So with Texas Tech, if they lose to BYU, that puts them as a 2-loss team. Would y'all still keep Texas Tech in the playoff?
No.
So they getting penalized for losing the Big 12 championship?
We can talk about losing. We can talk about losing the conference championship on multiple occasions.
And they're going to be losing to a team they already beat.
You have to. You have to, because I'm going to bring up what happened a few years ago, Georgia and Bama in the SEC championship game. When Bama beat them, Georgia didn't have any L's. Georgia was when they undefeated at that point.
Undefeated,
yeah, and Bama beat them.
Wasn't only
Georgia
4 teams then?
But still, it's the same thing though. We talking about a team that was like actually elite. So if Texas Tech loses, no, you have to keep them out. No,
you knock them out and you lose to number 11.
But
you gotta keep them out.
But you're losing to a team you already beat. I can't fathom
because at that point, what are you rewarding? You can't even win your conference championship. So what are you rewarding? Because who did they?
But I don't think they dropped, because back then there was only 4 teams, so you could drop to 5. If you're at 4 and you lose, you'll drop, but you're not dropping out of the top 10.
But that's
because the 2 conference champs.
That's too inconsistent.
That's going to put them in the pool with the 2-loss teams, though. So then you look at the 2-loss teams: Oklahoma, Bama, Notre Dame, Miami, and you have to compare them to Texas Tech.
Bama lose, they getting booted, right?
Who?
Yeah.
If Bama lose, they getting booted.
That's what I was about to say. Does Bama get booted too? Because they already beat Georgia.
Yeah.
And Bama's gonna have 3 L's.
Yeah, you
got. I ain't gonna lie. As a Bama fan, I'd rather lose now than win against Georgia and stink it in the playoff. Respectfully.
Wait, say that again.
As a Bama fan, if I'm going to lose, like, I'd rather lose against Georgia, who I believe that is actually a very good football team, than stinking against Oregon or BYU or somebody crazy in the playoff early. Let's go ahead and get the L out of the way. If we're gonna lose, let's go ahead and get the L out of the way, bro. All right.
I see.
Even though we already have Georgia number, but like I'd rather be formidable enough, because I don't think Bama is strong enough to make it to the championship.
No, I don't either. And the team I wouldn't want to play is obviously other than Ohio State. Like that, I'm not even counting them. That's too common. Like a sneaky team, I wouldn't want to play Oklahoma. I wouldn't want to go up against a Brent Venables defense. I really wouldn't.
That defense is so nasty.
I would not want to go against it in the playoffs. At that, I wouldn't want to go against them.
Yeah. So if you lose 3 times overall, I understand missing the playoffs. But if you're Texas Tech and you lose to BYU, I also think you need to get bounced too, just because you're buns.
That's tough.
Facts. That's facts.
Because we're still better. Because if Alabama loses to Georgia, we're still better than Texas Tech, regardless. Nobody on this pod, but
do we think Texas Tech will make it past the second round? Nah.
No.
They would. The way the playoff is lined up right now, they would play the winner of Oregon and probably the G5 team. And let's just say Oregon wins that game. So it would be Texas Tech versus Oregon. And it's like, how y'all feel about that matchup? And we can talk about Oregon because that's what's next up anyway. But, I mean, are y'all really that convinced from Oregon to say that they would handle Texas Tech?
It ain't about – I will say Oregon didn't play anybody, but they look better than Texas Tech.
Yeah.
You can't say that.
What?
I don't think you can.
When you're playing West Virginia, losing Arizona State, playing Utah, University of Houston.
So I see the competition only applies to certain levels of football. Because college football, it don't matter who you play.
Nah, I mean, yeah, you can. I mean, no, it does. I mean, yeah, it's fair to say Oregon has been kicking ass all year. I mean, struggling against Penn State though, overtime against Penn State, that don't look.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Almost every team, damn near, not every team, but a lot of teams struggle against Penn State.
Penn State
after the firing.
And it was like a whiteout game. I respect. Okay, I respect.
They compete.
Yeah.
So, bro, I mean, it's just that the Big 12 is trash, bro. Like, they need to be part of the Group 5. Okay.
Wow.
Well, you know who I want to talk about? I want to talk about
is Oregon. Oregon is locked though. I mean, they don't have a championship game. Oregon is locked. What was you about to say, Eric?
Bro, let's talk about the elephant in the room, bro. Number 10, Notre Dame. What do we do with Notre Dame? Do they stay? Is like
Alabama
I'm tired of them getting bailed out from not having
Alabama jumped Notre Dame for beating Auburn by 3 points.
Bro, they don't respect Notre Dame.
Oh,
nobody respect them.
Bro, Notre Dame be getting bailed out by not having the championship game.
I mean, Oregon don't have no championship. Ole Miss don't have no championship. Texas A&M don't have no championship. Oklahoma don't have no championship. Half the team.
No, I mean Notre Dame never plays in one. And I'm not banking on. Nah, man, I'm not banking on no Notre Dame team. They just like Indiana to me. Now they're not as bad. They're not as bad as Indiana because they did go to the championship. But
and let's go further down this list, like I was saying.
And they got Jeremiah Love. So
the two conference champs, because I really do think Duke is finna beat University of Virginia.
I don't.
When that happens, I think University of North Texas is gonna make it because I feel like they're gonna win. And I think somehow JMU get in there. I would not put an ACC team in there. Yeah, I would not put that, bro. A Group 5 team is better than Duke.
Yeah, both of those teams are ranked, and Duke is not ranked. Duke is not.
Both of them teams is better than Duke.
You're not ranking a 5-loss Duke team.
You can't do that.
JMU's gonna win the Sun Belt, I think, and the winner of the American is gonna get in. Winner of American regardless, because that's
so 2 Group 5 conference championships is gonna make it.
Better than Duke. If Duke wins, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Okay,
bro, Duke is not making it, bro.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna tell you like a TIA is right now. If Alabama loses Saturday, because I think we can. Offensive line has not looked good at all year.
Winner ACC is not an automatic bid.
If Alabama loses and 2 Group 5 teams make the playoffs, there's going to be an Alabama riot, as if Martin Luther King was trying to bust boycott. No cap. It's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem in Alabama. Like, no joke.
And if Alabama lose and get dropped out, does that mean Miami gets in?
No. I'll take Miami. No. I'll take the Miami.
No, because Notre Dame is still ahead of Miami. And
you can't put Miami in there unless they were to win the championship. Because is Miami this year better than Clemson of last year? No, they're not. And Clemson wouldn't have got it. They're not better than. No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not.
It will literally deplete the purpose of going to a conference championship.
Exactly. If you put Miami in, and Clemson wouldn't have got it last year if it wasn't.
Notre Dame?
A few teams, but
see, that's why I was saying Notre Dame gets bailed out because they never have a championship game.
Yeah.
If they did have a championship game and they lose, then
you know what?
They don't even get to try. So it's like,
but they're not the only team in that.
They're not, and that's why I'm telling you. In Alabama, it's really going to be like a race war because the Texas A&M missed the playoff. They missed the SEC championship because they lost to Texas, which I feel like is horrible. It's horrible. I believe Texas is in the playoff now.
Exactly, I agree.
Discuss.
Oh, Texas?
They're in the playoff?
No.
They just missed it.
Yeah, they got 3 L's. Remember?
I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that boy in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's nasty.
BYU, Miami, not even in.
Oklahoma, SEC school.
Yeah.
Right. Ole Miss. We see what's going down there. Ole Miss. Well, at this point, they don't need to make it either.
But wait, is he coaching?
Yeah, I agree. Ole Miss.
No, he's not coaching.
I think
he's not coaching.
They're not letting him coach. They're not letting him coach. So if 3 SEC teams make the playoff and Alabama gets kicked for playing in the SEC championship when they could have bypassed it, watch out.
Literally, I don't see Alabama getting kicked out of there for losing.
3 L's is nasty though. I'm not gonna lie.
It's nasty, but what's nastier?
But hold on, no, because that's where we just came from. How Alabama not getting bounced, but Texas Tech is getting bounced.
I don't think Texas Tech getting bounced.
But the thing is, man, you know how it is though. Like you know how much they respect the SEC.
But Texas Tech
SEC
is higher than
Bama. That's what I said, SEC. But no, you know how it is though. We've seen it year after year. Like They love them.
Why?
The committee loves the SEC. They love
Why glasses? Why is Texas State higher than
They
Bama?
lose to no Florida State by 2 touchdowns. That's why.
We already went through this. After the first week, we climbed ourselves back up and we played the most ranked opponents than any other team in the playoffs right now.
And then
lost to Oklahoma, who is in the playoff.
Yeah.
Correct.
I respect Alabama being in. I have no issues with Alabama being
so
in.
If we
win or loss.
I'm saying what I'm saying is if we lose to Georgia and they kick us out, I think that would be justified because we have 3 L's. I'm not arguing that. What I am saying is the fact that there will be teams that did not make that championship game, they make it. What is the point of making an SEC championship now if what you care about is winning the national championship? It literally defeats the purpose of conference championship.
Yeah, I agree. That's nasty, man.
That's
nasty. Like just be honest. That's nasty if you let them in off a loss. That's nasty. Nah, man, that's nasty.
It's gonna be nasty either way. I think it's damn if you do, damn if you don't.
But see, this is why I never liked them changing it to a 12-team playoff. I never liked it. Yeah. I never liked that idea
because
it's too many teams.
And yeah, they thought it was going to get easier with 12 teams, but it's only getting harder and harder. And I think in that scenario where SEC gets shorted or there's two mid-majors in the playoffs, and they every year it's just gonna keep getting more expanding. I'm seeing.
Wait, hold on.
I'm seeing 2014 brackets now. So like,
if Texas Tech wins, do they get a bye?
Yeah.
But see, this is like to add on that is another reason why I don't like it. Because what did we just see last year happen? It's going to happen every single year. Like every single year. What just happened with Boise State last year?
Mashed potatoes.
But they
fried, straight built. It's going to happen every single year. Like it's going to be a team, at least one team that completely does not deserve to be in there. Virginia is going to get whooped whoever they play. If they beat Duke, whooped.
Yeah.
They're getting straight built. And Texas Tech, they probably getting built too.
No.
The Texas Tech is gonna get built.
They're getting built, man. They're getting built.
Any team on this list is, hey, if I'm a team, if I'm in that Oregon bracket, if it stay like this, I'm happy. I'm in the 3rd round. I'm in the 3rd round, baby. I get a Group 5 and I get to play Texas Tech. Oh yeah, we good.
Like it's man.
Free gear.
Like I want to see
week of Mama
competitive
seeing me on
games.
TV.
But see, to like what President was saying though, like I'm not saying Bama doesn't it's not one of the 12 best teams. That's not what I'm saying. Because I actually think that they are. I'm saying that like if you still put them in from the loss, you're just that's what you're saying. Conference championships don't matter. They don't matter if you still put them in. So at this point, just get rid of it. Just get rid of it altogether. Not get rid of conference championships, but man, just come out and say like, yeah, it doesn't have any effect, or just come out and say like you can lose, but it matters how you lose. Like just say something like that, because because they say it's supposed to be the best team. They said this every year, like especially when it was 4 teams. We're gonna pick the 4 best teams, but because I hated what they did. I'm not even a Georgia fan. I hated what they did to Georgia that year when they lost to Bama. Georgia was clearly one of the 4 best teams. They barely lost to Bama with it. Brock Bowers on one leg. I don't even think Lad McConkey played at all in that game.
Yeah.
And you kept him out. So just be consistent, man. That's all I'm saying.
I think that so like with the I mean if you have Tulane did get belted by Ole Miss, who is actually in the playoffs. I mean, if they beat Duke, so if Duke gets in, I don't know. I think
Duke is not getting in.
I mean, last year you had Notre Dame in the championship, and they lost to Northern Illinois. So I think that it's obviously a stretch. It's not common. It's going to be a common thing to happen, but these teams are not invincible unless you the 1-2 seed and they're getting by. So I just think that Boise State shouldn't have had a bye last year, and they changed the season to prevent it. So if Boise State would have played in the first round, I think they definitely would have had a more competitive game. But I don't think these teams are invincible to a point where it's like, such and such can't compete. look at Ole Miss. Speaking of Ole Miss, the whole Lane Kiffin thing. I think Ole Miss should be kicked out of the playoffs for losing Lane Kiffin. He was the best thing that program had.
They were the biggest L on the schedule. Keep going.
I'm glad you said that because I was thinking the same thing. I was going to bring it up too.
Lane Kiffin is not only they're not letting him coach, but he's taking the coordinators with him. Players are already decommitting. I think Ole Miss should go.
He's literally doing it on purpose too. He's legit doing it on purpose.
He's not doing it on purpose. They literally won't let him play.
Yeah. I mean, they won't let him coach. That's the reason why he's doing it though, because they won't let him coach. That's why he's taking everyone.
People. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He's doing it on purpose. And I agree though. I don't think Ole Miss should be in it no more because it's not the same situation. But Eric, me and you were just talking about this the other day.
Florida State.
That question. Yeah, exactly. When Jordan Travis he got injured. Nah, man. Florida State deserved to make that. Florida State deserved to make that.
No, because bro, football. Listen, football is 11 man. What we seen in the ACC championship, we was not going to see again because their third string was in and the backup was coming back. And they have the best defense in the college football playoff that year because two of them is killing on the Rams.
Okay. What? With that backup, were they better than Georgia? Because Josh has said they were supposed to make it, and that was the same year that Georgia didn't make it. So if they weren't better than Georgia,
they were undefeated.
They were better than
undefeated
Georgia.
Team.
They were better than Georgia.
Yeah, they was undefeated team. Yeah.
They were better than Georgia that year.
Yeah,
I know at some point it's like I look at it like this. Right?
I'm loving this Eric right here. I can't wait for the next segment.
Yeah,
not gonna lie, because
I look at it like this. Like all right, boom. Like Eric, let's say for example, right? If let's say Jordan Travis, no. Let's say he got hurt. Like let's keep it that way. He got hurt, but the backup because the backup was going to come back if they made the playoff. Do you think they would have beat with the backup? Do you think that they could have beat them?
Yeah.
All right, and
doing what ifs,
and this right here.
That's literally a what if,
because that's why Ole Miss is still going to make it.
And let me ask this question about Lane Kiffin.
Movies.
Did Lane Kiffin do all the play calling? Like he was the
made all the coordinator,
but he's taking the coordinators with him too, though.
He's
taking all the. I think that's what if he just left, then all right. But him taking all the coordinators and everybody is like who you left with.
Bro, let's look at Ole Miss's history, bro.
Hey, Brando, say it again. Brando, do it again.
This is their first double. Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Can't hear me? I was saying, let's look at Ole Miss's history. Like, bro, I think this was their first double-digit win season. Something Eli Manning didn't even do.
Yeah, I mean, Lane Kiffin is probably the best thing to happen in Mississippi since the Civil Rights Movement. So it doesn't.
If you ask Mississippi, I don't think that was the best thing that happened. I think it's the worst. I think that's the wrong state to say that.
But that Lane Kiffin was literally the bread and butter of Ole Miss. There were some great players, but they were not successful as a team without Lane Kiffin. And this was on a much smaller scale. But I remember when Deion Sanders announced that he was going to leave and the season wasn't over at Jackson State. And they let him coach at the Celebration Bowl, and they didn't win the Celebration Bowl. And I just think from an overall team morale standpoint, although that was on a much different scale, the locker room has already been lost. And you cannot – the number one thing that you get 18 to 25-year-olds or however old they are with these super NIL deals, the way you get people in the locker room is you get a morale. You want to motivate them to run through a brick wall. And ain't nobody going to motivate nobody at Ole Miss to run through no brick wall, especially when the talent is leaving the room. Like, Lane Kiffin is not picking the red shirts or the walk-ons to leave with him to LSU. So you have a depleted roster, you have a depleted locker room from a morale standpoint, and you have a depleted coaching staff. You got to get them out of the playoff if you want good playoff results. And if they win a game, I mean, that's what the Rudy movie's about. But what's up with this Cinderella stuff? If we want Cinderella stuff, make them play in March.
To be fair, none of the players are leaving. They can't leave right now.
They have left. They might not have left. If they might not have left, but they have left. They might not even play.
And then, I mean, Lane Kiffin's a great recruit, but we got to say shout out to his daughter because she recruited him to LSU.
Facts.
But Hey, shout out to. Hey, it must be in the bloodline. No cap,
I
bro.
heard bro transferred the boyfriend.
Nah, that was a fake account.
That was fake. That was fake. Oh,
okay.
Yeah. See, well, that's gonna be real awkward. Family dinners.
Hey, he gonna see. Hey, coach, see you at dinner tonight.
Whoa. And now,
let's get it.
But Lane Kiffin, I mean, I don't think Ole Miss should be there because, bro,
I mean,
the locker room is done.
I know what you're gonna say, Eric, but man, if Ole Miss still get in, that's wherever they play, that's free bread. Just bet the other team.
Lacey go
right now. Ole Miss is lined up to play conference champion number 4.
Oh,
which would be Texas. God. Is that
Virginia? Virginia, if they win, if Duke wins,
they'll beat Virginia.
Cheek fest.
Yeah. They'll beat them. Never mind, I take it back.
Porta potties at Rolling Loud. Like that's gonna be garbage. Like that's gonna be hot garbage, bro. I won't be watching that. I won't be watching that game. No. Rest assured, I'm going to be planning for the new year. That's going to be horrible.
Okay.
I think the bigger thing with Lane Kiffin's departure is like it's exposing like the flaw in the college football scheduling.
Yeah.
It's like even if he did want to leave, it shouldn't impact this season. He should still be able to have the wiggle room to finish the postseason this year and still be able to be ready in the, I guess, spring semester at LSU. I think college football, like I said, we talked about it where multiple teams are getting like two buys throughout the season. I think we should cut that down. I think the season needs to end the Saturday before Thanksgiving, and not after. I think the conference championships need to be the Saturday after Thanksgiving. That way you can push the postseason up. The postseason already starts too late as far as the college football playoffs. The season ended. Well, you look at Oklahoma, like all these teams we're talking about without conference champions. Their season ended last Saturday. Mm-hmm. College football playoffs don't start till around Christmas, so that's like 3-4 weeks off. Lo and behold, if you get a bye week, that's an extra week. So
the semester's out.
Yeah, like NFL starts the playoffs the week after the regular season ends. I think college football, with them implementing this CFP and expanding it longer and longer, like they need to start pushing the postseason up. Like if we're being honest, I think the college football playoffs should be starting this Saturday. If you ask me, it should be starting this Saturday. Conference champions should have been in last week, and you should be having those first round games this week. That way, the playoff is 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. That means the playoffs wraps up, the championship wrap up around New Year's Eve, and then that allows the coach to have room and the players to, get ready if they need to transfer for the spring semester. Because having these kids play fall semester sports in the spring, is a flaw, and they are student athletes.
And because they're student athletes, I feel like they should get enough time to pass their finals, even though they're probably not taking them. You know what I mean? Like they got to get enough time in between this, because right now, you know what I'm saying, final exams are coming up. They're supposed to be studying. You know what I mean? If I get paid $2 million a year, I promise you I'm not taking it. But somebody's gonna be taking it. But I ain't taking it. But
I'm all for starting the season earlier. I'm all for it. Push the season ahead, because I'll be finna cry in the summer. I'll be baseball. What am I gonna do? It's nothing on TV.
Yeah. I mean the kids be there all summer anyway. It's not like they not. So, but yeah, I definitely think that they're gonna have to reevaluate their scheduling up the postseason. They got to push that up because it's starting too late. They start bowl season around December, the second week of December. But this is not bowl season. This is a playoff. So I definitely think they should fix that. I know the New Year's 6 is the money grab for college football, all the bowl games. But you honestly got to put the championship there and honor it there. And also, speaking of money grabs, the schools that get to host the first round games get to play them at their college on campus. That's going to continue to ruffle feathers moving forward because, you look at, the top 4 teams, they don't get to host a game. But if you Ole Miss or Notre Dame, well, not Notre Dame, but Texas A&M, you get to host games and make extra money. So, I think that's going to change moving forward as well. It's a lot of reform that's going to continue to happen with college football. Is as they continue to implement this new postseason, it's a lot that's gonna have to change.
And did any of the teams that got a bye last year win a game?
All right.
Maybe
You said
Texas.
Ohio State, they had a bye, right?
Ohio State didn't get a bye.
They won. They beat Tennessee week 1.
They didn't get a
so
bye.
bad. It was so bad we thought it was regular season. It was so bad we thought it was regular season.
No, Boise State had a bye.
Boise State, Texas,
Oregon.
Texas did have a bye.
Texas
Texas
did.
did. Texas did. Yeah.
Texas
Oregon.
beat Arizona State.
I remember that. Yeah.
Oregon got BTA.
We lost to Quinn Ewers.
Yeah.
Still
Eric,
matters.
your boys, Texas A&M, finally fell. They did not
Oh
finish
yeah.
undefeated. You know, they seen a SEC team with a positive record and went down 27-17.
Yeah. And next this when they face Notre Dame, Love is gonna have
This would be a rematch.
Yeah,
they already played.
I know. Love will have 2 touchdowns. Hold on, it's coming. 165 yards.
Dang, that sound like he played for the Bears for real.
He's itching.
Nah.
Because I know Notre Dame lost on them. What was it by like a touch? Not even a touchdown, right?
1 point.
Yeah, 1 point.
Yeah, it was 1 point thanks to their backup snap holder fumbling the extra point. So, I mean,
Yeah. So Notre Dame is gonna go there more hungry than that Texas A&M team, who's really not
home field advantage though.
And CJ
home field
Carr
advantage. Yeah.
and CJ Carr is a much better quarterback today than he was when he played Texas A&M. I think that was his second
freshman.
game. Yeah, that was his second game. So like I said, Notre Dame top 14. Don't quote me on it. Oklahoma, they handled business this week. That offense is not gonna. That defense is gonna keep them in any game, but that offense sucks. Like they're not gonna go for a championship.
Yeah.
Like where was this offense when they played us?
No.
I thought the quarterback was damn near looking like a Heisman contender at that point.
Matt Nay, post injury, bro, has been garbled.
Oh man, they called him a movie. Half off.
Half off, bro. He been garbled, bro. Garbled.
Alabama, we already hit them. Notre Dame, BYU.
Someone asked, "Is Texas going to make it?" Let me talk to you. No, next.
If BYU loses, though, that's going to put Miami in play for the. Oh no, it's not because BYU's out. Yeah, no.
The only way.
Do y'all think?
Go ahead.
Do y'all think Texas should make it? I mean, Texas got they got a crazy hit list.
No,
the hit list is top 2. Their hit list look better than Bama's.
Yeah, but they also lost to Florida.
And Bama lost to Florida State.
They have an additional loss though. I'm just saying, like they already had 3 L's without a conference championship. So if we're talking about bouncing Alabama out with 3 L's, how did they make it?
Yeah, I agree. Like, don't lose the Georgia. Like, they're trying to pin this on the Ohio State game, and like that's not why.
That wasn't the only game.
I lost to Florida, a Florida team that
I mean, to be fair, Alabama did lose to the same team. I mean, to a team in the same state.
Yeah, but they're
it doesn't matter. They're in.
Sark is blaming this. He's trying to pin it on the Ohio State game. He's saying like, "Oh, we play. If that's the case, we just won't schedule competitive games early on in the season." He thinks that if the Ohio State game is removed from the resume, they're going to be in, considering they lost to only Florida and Georgia, but they also beat an undefeated TAMU, Vanderbilt, and they beat that Oklahoma, which is in the playoffs right now. So that's what he's trying to pin it as. He's saying it's no question if the Ohio State game was removed from the resume, they're saying it's no question Texas would be in the playoffs.
I give him 6 million reasons why he didn't make the playoffs. 6 million.
Go.
That's why he didn't make the playoffs. He sucks. And that is the easiest $6 million I've seen made in America. Outside of anything that is illegal. Like, Archie Manning is borderline Ponzi scheme with the money that he just took from Texas. Borderline. So
you was talking about Ponzi scheme. I think Bryce Underwood got to be the biggest scammer in the country right now. You feel me?
Brother's a true freshman. He ain't break.
I mean, y'all
on
pay
a team with no wide receivers, no nothing.
64 yards, 63 yards. It's crazy work.
Hey man, all dogs have their day.
Nah, because it's not the first time he's done that. It's not.
All dogs have their day.
He's had.
Hey, I think honestly, our OC look better than our head coach. We might as well. Sorry, black man.
Wow.
But I was saying, bro, it's like, God, move on.
They blew to Ohio State one time in 5 years, and now he ready to take the black man job.
Crazy.
I mean, he didn't have a good year last year. They beat Ohio State, but that's all they did last year.
Yeah. So as far as the teams, like let's look at the seeding. So let's just see how many teams are solidified in that are there. Ohio State.
Yeah.
They're in.
Solidified.
Indiana's in.
Solidified.
Is Georgia in?
Solidified.
Is Texas Tech in?
Solidified.
Is Oregon in?
Yeah. Solidified.
Is Ole Miss in?
Solidified.
Is Texas A&M in?
Solidified.
Is Oklahoma in?
Solidified.
I don't see how they move out.
Alabama in?
Solidified.
We'll see Saturday.
Is Notre Dame in?
They have to be at this point. They got ranked.
Something
like
crazy got to happen for Notre Dame somehow to get taken out. I don't see it.
I mean, the committee definitely is plotting because there's no way Alabama should have jumped Notre Dame for beating Auburn by 7, especially coming off of, a L to Oklahoma. But the committee is plotting. They definitely see it as like if BYU goes in there and beats Texas Tech, that's going to put Notre Dame out of the playoffs. And everybody can get what they want.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't think Texas Tech out.
Yeah. And also, I think they're going to try to keep Notre Dame in as much as they can because they probably got the Heisman Trophy winner.
No, they wouldn't have let Alabama jump them if that was the case.
I think they want that matchup. They want that Notre Dame Texas A&M matchup.
Rematch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
That Alabama Oklahoma matchup is fire. That Notre Dame versus Texas A&M is fire. Like I want to see those games.
Yeah, those are just rematches. Alabama, Oklahoma, and Notre Dame.
Exactly.
I mean, that's what y'all want to see. Cool. I say we got 12 teams. Let's shake it up. Let's mix it up because that's the whole, MO as far as like nobody plays nobody. So I would prefer some fresh matchups, but that's just me though.
Shout out to the vote gifts, you know what I mean? Does in the chat.
If Georgia, but wait. If Georgia beats Bama, can they jump the Big Ten runner-up and get the 2 seed?
Say that one more time.
If Georgia beats Bama in the SEC championship, do they jump up to 2 and go ahead of the Big Ten runner-up?
No. Because who is Georgia?
If Ohio State loses, that's exactly what they're gonna do.
He's childish.
No, I'm serious. If Ohio State loses to Indiana, they're going to put Ohio State at number 3.
So they'll put a team that lost to the number 1 team in the nation at number 3 over Georgia, who lost to Alabama.
Doesn't matter. You beat them when they count. If that's what happens.
But I still don't see how you jump them when their L looks better.
All right. Watch. There's been a lot of people that's been waiting. There's been a lot of people that's been waiting on Ohio State to fall, including myself. Believe me when I say them committee people they're gonna wait. When they put that Gremlin on that schedule, they said, "Oh yeah, wait till Ohio State lose. It's over with. It's over with. They've been number 1, but they were number 3 coming in.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
beat number 1. You beat number 1.
Texas was number 1, weren't they?
When Texas lost to number 3, they bumped them down to 7. What do you think is going to happen to Indiana? What do you think is going to happen to Ohio State if they lose next week?
It's more You know what I'm saying? They got more trailblazing behind them. You know, it's different than the preseason. It takes that to stand on.
I don't think number 2 is gonna. I don't think number 2. I think they're gonna do number 3 on purpose, bro. Spitefully.
Oh my God.
Spitefully, bro. I think that's.
If Bama wins the SEC championship game, how high do you jump them?
I think you put them
6, 5.
I put them at about 7, 8.
They're at 9 now. You have, I mean, I could understand putting them at 6 ahead of Ole Miss, who was in the SEC.
Yeah. Ole Miss got to go, bro, and it's unfortunate that they're going to get a chance, but whatever.
And then it's like, how far does Georgia jump down? Glee.
I mean,
go ahead.
How do you? I understand, but it's like I still don't see how you take Ole Miss out.
7 Bill, how much you want to bet Ohio State wins?
Oh, I don't waste money on this, brother. I'm already wasting my words. I don't waste money on games no more, brother. That's vanity, bro. It's all vanity.
Yeah,
take that money. Take that money though. Hold on. Take that money. Donate it to your local church. I'm pretty sure God will give it to you in return.
Go.
Believe me, tenfold. Literally, go. Tenfold.
Yeah, that's all right. I agree, Eric. Though I don't see how Texas Tech jumps out for losing to a team they already beat, and same thing with Bama. Even if they have 3 L's, can't penalize a conference champion game. But this is a huge season, man. CFP committee got a lot on their plate. I wouldn't mind helping them out. So you know what I'm saying, they can reach out to us. I say, yo, pod, if they need some help. You feel me? But we call around on that. We got NFL football. We got professional football to talk about. It's December. This is where teams make their money.
Hello.
You know, once again, you know, everybody won this week. So tiebreaker goes to Bears, then Cowboys, then Panthers. So I'll go second. P starts off at 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't agree with that, bro.
I hate that Josh was off the pod because the way it was all fault coming down, I assumed he was an Eagles fan.
No, he's a Jaguar.
No, he's a Jaguar.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, he's a Jaguar.
So this isn't sweeter. But number 1 team.
Oh, he's finna join back.
Say less. Well, let's go and get this out of the way then. The more team in the world. As of right now,
you gotta say it, bro.
This is all nasty. Like everything
it
is nasty.
It is kind of nasty.
Maybe this.
I'm gonna switch it up though. I'm gonna go New England at 1.
Yeah. That's the correct answer.
That's fair. And I'm here to be real spicy, real disrespectful.
Don't do it.
Because this time, if this is how we want to act, I'm cool with that. At number 2, I'm going to put the Rams.
That's crazy. Because I would have did the same thing, Brando. I thought I had the 2 pick. I would have did the same thing.
That's nasty.
You know what? Are we getting like
nasty? This is nasty.
Nah,
this is nasty. No, I'll quit.
We're getting nasty. Can I get freaky? Can I get freaky? Can I get freaky?
I'm actually cool on that.
Hey, give me. Well, let me make it make sense though. I gotta be able to argue it.
You have a layup at 3.
No. Because I promise, I'm going overtime with Washington Commanders. I have to respect the record.
Never mind. I'm going to save my comments for after number 10.
I gotta stay consistent. I always said you gotta respect the record.
Yeah, Mr. Win is a win. That's you.
Give me I can't wait till they lose Denver Broncos.
At 3. P, you got 4.
Say it.
Who was that? Who was at our power rankings last week?
Say it. Say it.
Who's at number 4 last week?
Seahawks.
The Seahawks were at 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
He want the honors.
I know he do bad. Do it though. You could jump.
I mean, nah, because if y'all get egregious, I'm gonna just get egregious when we break it down. It's all good. So I'm gonna let y'all handle it. And number 4, give me Seattle Seahawks. The fact that they didn't move week over week is not my problem. It's not my fault, but whatever.
No movement on the Seahawks. Now it's back to me. And bring you next.
I need to hear. I need to hear.
Back to me. Back to me. I need you coming. Back to me.
Number 5, who? Who's number 5?
Number 5.
R. Kelly. G Herbo. Kanye West.
Nah. You want the number 5 team, bro. You want the number 5 team. Oh my gosh.
Does it hurt
5. Hold on, let me see.
Nasty. The pride is crazy.
Bro, I can't even lie.
He opened up the scripture with Emmanuel, and he's still prideful. This is nuts.
At number 5, I'm going to put the Green Bay Packers.
What? Nah, you see. You know what? It's okay. Like for real, Brenda? Like, are you trolling? Or are you serious?
Packers at 5, bro.
They beat the Lions. That's a good win. But are you serious?
Packers at 5. Ain't no takebacks, remember?
All right, go ahead. Give me the Windy City.
What? Who?
Chicago?
All right. Bro, you gotta speak up for the clip, bro. It's not
for me. Chicago.
Bro, they know what the Windy City. If not, go.
Chicago bumps up 1.
That's
nasty. That's
actually
nasty.
What was that? 6?
Yeah, Bears.
Bears were
okay, yeah, they
last
bumped
year.
up 1.
I mean,
I thought it was at 7. My
they
bad.
bumped up 1.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Hey, what did I miss? Yeah. It's squabbling out there. Number 7, San Francisco 49ers.
Respect.
Number 8. Oh, and it's come back to me. Is this team gonna fall off of the rankings?
I ain't gonna say it.
Are they gonna fall off the rankings?
I ain't saying it.
Are they gonna fall off the rankings? No way. Hey, those are 2 tough wins. 3. Hold on. I think this team is hot. We're either gonna go there. No, because they're part of the win streak. I'm finna get real spicy right here. I'm about to get real spicy. I'm finna get real spicy right here. At number 8, Houston Texans.
No, what?
Houston Texans at number 8.
All right, it's gonna get egregious on me. It's
I'm
gonna
not
get
gonna lie,
egregious
bro.
on me. No, it's gonna
If
get
you
egregious
go-
on me.
If you go on that route, are we saying F the rankings and just go all full on commando? No, like that's serious, because I will get real nasty. I'm talking freaking the sheets. Like, I'm telling you, like, if you just put Houston, so we don't give a freak what I'm finna say. I'm asking now before I put this team on here.
Y'all are nasty, bro.
You know what? Since Brando messed the whole rankings up, and this week don't matter, go ahead, give me the Panthers. They got 2 wins on this list. Go ahead. You put Houston, I'm putting the Panthers. Go ahead.
Panthers at 9.
Yeah.
That's trash.
What? But
Oh my god, bro. Y'all are nasty, bro.
I'm gonna be serious, but I didn't know we were playing around this week. You give me a week to play around, I'll play around too.
At number 10, there's another team that's hot.
But really?
Really?
Wait, hold on. Which hot you talking? Carry on.
There's another team
who are you talking about? I want to know who is this hot team?
Who am I talking about?
Yeah, who's the hot team you're talking about?
What you mean?
Who is the hot team you're talking about? Because it's either left or right.
Yeah.
How is it left or right?
Wins?
It's a couple teams outside the Dolphins with 3 wins. But carry on. Go ahead. Say what you got to say. Please prove my point. Go ahead and prove my point. I want you to.
Prove your point on what?
Put your team at 10. Because y'all trying to trip on me. Put your team at 10.
No. Because you didn't. Now we're gonna talk about it. At number 10.
Yeah.
Our rankings, a top 10 team in the league this week. The Dallas Cowboys. Now let's talk top 10 for real. Because we've gotten egregious more than I've ever seen, all because of Friday. Oh my gosh. Friday got y'all in shambles. And I love it.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. I wasn't going to go that route, but as soon as I went there, I knew Panthers was going to have 3 wins on here. They got 3 wins.
Bro, I
yeah.
Wait, what? I look at it this way, man. If we just want to talk about what happened last week, we can wait. We can wait till we get to the. This is where I think the list went crazy though.
Texas.
Our number no, it was already crazy. The number 10 team last week,
Green Bay
Packers.
Yeah.
Jumps up to 5.
Yeah.
After beating the number 9 team.
Yeah.
But the Chicago Bears, after beating the number 6 team, only jumps up to number 6.
And not only that, they're also leading the same division. They're leading that division.
That's nasty.
That was crazy work, Brandon.
That's fraud.
All your picks this week was like, hey, I don't care. So you know what? We don't care. We actually don't care. But
that's nasty. You're gonna have to explain that one at 5. Believe me, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get and number 2.
Yeah.
You're nasty for doing that at number 2.
Bro. The Rams had a slow day in the office, bro. There's still not a team better than them in the NFL right now.
Oh my gosh. I can't take it anymore.
I can't take it anymore.
I think I must resign. Because this is madness. Every week I deal with this. I deal with this every week. I can't take it anymore. You can't explain to me football how the teams that lost, one team that loses to a team that's not on the power on the top 10, only slides down 1. But a team that loses to number 7 slides off the list.
The Rams continue, the Rams have not done anything to disprove that they are the best team in the NFL.
We gonna get there.
The Patriots are number 1 for beating who? They have no wins on this list, and they're the number 1 team in the NFL.
Just off of momentum, they're rolling, bro.
They have no wins on this list, and y'all have them as the number 1 team in this.
They might not lose another game.
Yeah, they might not.
And they're not going to play another team on this list for the rest of the season. That's the thing. They're not going to play another team on this list.
Last week was already debunked on teams on the list, teams or not. Wins in the NFL, according to what y'all saying. Yes, because according to my calculations, a team that's no longer on the list now only has 1 team left on this list.
Yeah, the Eagles not being on the list is crazy.
How come? You had 3 chances to put them on the list. 2 chances specifically at 5 and 8, and you didn't do it.
It's not crazy.
I wasn't gonna do it.
Eagles are free falling right now, same way Tampa.
How they free falling? Explain that.
Bro, I mean, the way the Bears, ran over them, like I was kind of agreeing.
It was just a bad day at work, right? Just like the Rams.
No, because Eagles are they're down. They're down 2 games right now.
Yeah, they lost to the Cowboys, and then they lost to Chicago.
And then the before that, their offense managed to put up 30 points in 2 weeks. They're free falling. They're free falling.
They were at number 2 when they was doing that.
They're free falling.
And then they went down to 6. They was already doing that. They've been doing that all year. But how come after last week they off the list? My connection off? What?
No, Brandon.
No, bro. I mean, as far as the teams I put up here, Rams, Packers, Texans, they all look better than today.
If we just going off, if we just trying to explain the teams we put up here, since we know
I can't explain why the Panthers and Cowboys are ahead of the Eagles. I can't do that.
Yeah, you can. But you can.
I can.
You can.
No, I cannot.
Why not?
Because they better than both.
Huh?
They better. The Eagles and Panthers. The Eagles are better than the Panthers and the Cowboys.
I mean, they just lost to the Cowboys.
Okay, so what are you saying?
They actually lost to them. I can't explain the Panthers.
Yeah, they buns. But I mean, they been lost to the Cowboys 2 weeks ago.
No,
when the Cowboys wasn't on the list.
It was 8 days ago, not 2 weeks ago.
When the Cowboys weren't on the list, and they were still number 6.
The Cowboys were. Yeah, correct.
Yeah. So how did the Eagles? What was different?
Bro, did y'all see Jalen Hurts on Friday? He couldn't complete a pass.
He's looked like that all year. He's looked like that all year. I'm confused. He's looked like that all year. I need to know. They lost. They just lost to some frauds.
Hold on. AJ Brown got like 300 yards in the past 2 weeks though.
Look, bro, somebody else clapping for him. Did you hear that?
And it looked. Hey yo. And look what that's led to right here.
AJ Brown's happy though. We haven't seen him tweet. We ain't seen him reading no book.
Yeah, we haven't seen any scriptures. So apparently posting scriptures wasn't for the gospel. Because the gospel don't stop, brother. But
hey Brandon, are you able to post? Never mind. Keep going.
I mean, bro, Jalen Hurts looks stinky. I mean, the defense allowed the Bears to run all over them. And, I mean, like I said, bro, that depth is showing, bro. The lack of depth in that front seven is showing. And they're free falling at the wrong time, man. They better tighten up because
we ain't got
it's a team in their division on this list.
We ain't got we ain't gotta wrap it up. We ain't gotta wrap up that conversation. We ain't gotta rush that. Believe me, we gonna get there.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about the number 2 team, though. What did you see from them losing to the Panthers last week, where they only dropped down 1 spot, or where you feel like they're still the number 1 team in the world? Because you don't believe the Patriots are better than them. You don't believe anybody's better than them because you named them right after the moment you got a chance to. You said Rams. So what did you see last week where they lost to the Panthers, who just now made this list, to where they are able to stay in the top 5, let alone number 2 team in the world?
Matthew Stafford had an uncharacteristic game in throwing 2 interceptions against the Panthers and only lost by 3 points.
So Panthers
had, they had a great game as far as on the run and on the ground. And Panthers, they giant slayers. Because who else did they beat?
They beat 3: Cowboys, Green Bay, Rams.
But yeah, they beat 3 teams on the list. Panthers are giant slayers. On a good day, Panthers are proven they can roll with anybody. And that secondary. That secondary.
No J.C. Horn, by the way, he had a concussion. Mike Jack did that. Mike Jack was corner 1, knocking up Puka Nacua. This is your champion.
I do believe that Matthew Stafford's performance is going to swing their team's performance one way or the other. So if you want to say it was one bad game, fine. All I know is when the Colts had one bad game against the Steelers, they went from like number 1 to number 4, number 3. They didn't go from 1 to 2.
It's not the same. What have the Colts done? What have the Colts done to keep them as a top 3 team?
Keep them sent. But I'm saying that first L was not treated the same way. Now, when you look at the Rams' rest of the schedule, according to you, Brendo, they got some competition.
Yeah.
Cardinals, I mean, that's Cardinals twice. I mean, that's cupcake layup.
I mean, Jacoby Brissett's hooping.
Layup.
I don't agree with that.
Lions and Seahawks. Sam Darnold threw more than one pick against the Rams before, and they lost by 2 points. So
2-4.
Yeah. So it might be different at Seattle. Also, this Lions team that you believe in, because apparently the Packers beating the Lions jumped them up from 10-5. So you must believe in the Lions. So apparently that's going to be a tough game, right? I'm just going off of your mindset because this is your pick at 2.
When do the Rams play the Lions?
2 weeks.
So after this week, after Thursday, and again 10 days after beating your number 10 team, for sure. That's gonna be a good game. That's gonna be a tough game.
I don't think the Rams are losing the game for the rest of the season.
What? So what?
Because I'm literally trolling because based off of your logic, like the Rams losing to the Panthers wasn't that big of a deal. Yeah. But I believe that the Panthers look better than most of these teams that they have left. The Seahawks is the toss-up, huh?
Whoa! You think the Panthers look better than the Lions?
100%. I have not believed in the Lions for a while now.
No. So it depends on which Panthers team you get. Which Panthers team you going? You gonna get the Panthers versus the Rams? You gonna get the Panthers versus the Saints?
What Lions team are you? What Lions team is left?
That's the question, though. What Lions team are you gonna get?
What Lions team is left? They're all injured. They literally look like the elephant graveyard in Lion King. Bones. All bones.
The strong suit of the Lions is not their defense. It's always been their offense.
Amon-Ra St. Brown just got out of there.
It's always been their offense.
And Amon-Ra St. Brown just got injured.
They still got the fastest receiver in the league and the fastest running back in the league.
It's not enough because if you lost, it's not enough. It's not enough because if you put up 28 points against the Packers and you still lost, that means Jordan Love was feeling himself. And the last time Jordan Love was feeling himself was against the Lions again, the first week. So
let's not glaze over the fact he dropped 40 in week 4.
Against who?
Dallas.
When Dallas didn't have a defense.
And they still don't.
Cap, right?
To this day.
But all I'm saying is the Rams are not going to have – the only bump in the road they're going to have logistically, like me, truthfully speaking, is Seattle. So you're saying they're probably going to be – they have a chance to be the number 1 team in the NFC and have home field advantage. But it's all said and done. Easy. Because the rest of the schedule is cake.
Yeah.
Seattle is the only hiccup. Everything else will be a breeze.
Yeah.
The Lions will be a bump in the road, too.
The Lions are garbage. We'll get there. There's a reason they're not on this list. If it was
the Rams are not even number 1 in the conference right now.
But they all got the same record.
But tiebreakers matter, and Rams.
We're getting there. We're getting there. We getting there. Number 3, the Broncos. So, because I didn't have the number 3 pick, so I couldn't do it. I don't think the Broncos played good enough to be a top 3 team in the league after going to overtime with
Washington Commanders.
Considering the fact that they gave up the second most points they've given up all season. Yeah, and they've been riding on their defense.
Oh, and Washington was running right through them. That run game was
well.
They were running the ball well.
Well, third most because Giants put up 32. But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the Broncos. I don't think they came to play. They have to turn it around. They got to do better because their schedule isn't as light.
So what actually, you saying they didn't come to play? You talk about the defense or them like offense too?
I think
that was one of Bo Nix one of his best games this year.
Yeah, that throw might be the best throw I've seen all year.
Hello.
Not gonna lie.
Crazy work.
That was absolutely insane.
Remember they put Patrick Mahomes in Madden just for almost doing that.
Yeah. Absolutely nuts. I'm impressed by Bo Nix. There's a lot of quarterbacks in that first round draft. You know, Drake May, number 1 team. Bo Nix, number 3 team. There's some other teams, but we'll get there. And I actually want to recant my statement about their schedule being pretty tough. Their schedule looks pretty cake too.
Broncos?
Yeah, they have the Raiders next week.
Oh.
Cheese. They have the Packers, which we can get to the Packers. If we want to talk about the Packers now or later, fine.
I won't call it cake. I want to say their schedule is cake. I think that's a little.
That 3-game stretch, Packers, Jags, Chiefs, and Chargers. Those last 4 games. That's.
We believe in the Chargers now. Do we believe in the Chargers now or not? Because we haven't.
Bro, okay. I think I said this last week, bro. If your team is not trash, you got to come and play.
I mean, they 100%. They went to overtime with Washington, but if they played like they have played better than what they looked like last 2 nights ago. So if they just play ball and they come to play, they're not losing. They're not losing. Green Bay against a good defense, horrible. Let's just get that out in the mud. Green Bay against any formidable defense that can force a 3 and out. The Packers look horrible. Matt LaFleur play calling when it comes down to it in a close game sucks. If he's not up, he sucks. Jaguars.
So with that being said about Green Bay playing formidable defenses, are they in trouble this week then?
We're going to get there. Why are you rushing it? Oh my God. I'm still going through the Broncos schedule.
Slow down.
Y'all won't be slow down. All right.
Slow down. I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
I guess.
Jaguars, I mean, I mean, we don't know what form of Jaguars we're going to get from Trevor Lawrence. We don't know. It could be a shootout, but I mean, the Broncos should win that game. And then the Chiefs, again, like I have said, the Chiefs are garbage. Okay? Patrick Mahomes just played the best game of his life on Thursday, and they still lost the game. That, to me, if that doesn't give anybody any fire drills, I don't know what will. But I don't think the Broncos are going to lose to them. I don't, unless Broncos already clinched the division, they already clinched playoffs, and they start sitting people out because that's last 2 weeks. They can start sitting people down, but they should not lose to them. They genuinely should not. They look better than them overall in every facet. And then the Chargers, like I said, bro, I don't believe in the Chargers.
No, yeah,
they beat them. They beat them in the earlier this season, but like with the injuries, with the inconsistency in the play on the offensive side of the ball and the defense, I don't see the Chargers beating the Broncos at this state in the season. So their schedule is cake as well. I had to put Seahawks at 4 because the Seahawks didn't move and they won. They dominated. They didn't look like it's probably the most one-sided performance we saw all week last week. So had to put them at 4. Can you explain why you put the Packers at 5?
Packers at 5.
They were 10 last week, by the way.
For sure. I think, Packers at 5. Jordan Love. Okay, yeah. Jordan Love. Okay, Jordan Love and I mean, that was probably, like you said, that was one of the best games he's played in a while. They did a routing against the Vikings last week as well. I mean, Vikings do stink, but Vikings, the fact that they beat them convincingly, I was torn between Bears and Packers here, but like I said, the Bears have not convinced me yet. So the Bears, they're 9-3 with only a +6 plus minus on the season. I think that says a lot about what that 9-3 is. And so that's the Packers.
So the Packers look formidably. They look convincingly better than the Bears have.
Convincingly, no. Like I said, I was torn.
I just want to know, like, how did they go from the number 10 team? Because you didn't name them. Number 10 would have been my pick last week, so I named them at number 10.
Yeah.
They jumped 5 spots and they look better than half the teams that got knocked off, and to some teams they lost to. So this Eagles team that we no longer have faith in, they were the other half of that ugly game that they forced us all to watch. That literally was like torture, Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
That was god-awful. And the reason why I was god-awful is because Matt LaFleur, against any defense with some level of player on the other side of the ball, can't dial up a drive to save his life if it comes down to it when he's down. If they get out of the head, I mean, sure, they can coast. Jordan Love looks more comfortable when he's ahead. However, they haven't looked good against a solid defense, or what anybody would consider solid.
And the Bears have.
Well, now the Bears and the Packers play Sunday.
Correct. Again, we get another 5-6 matchup.
5-6.
You went from 6-7 to 5-6.
And now since we're here, let's get here. Last week, there were some words that was said where we all agreed that the Bears and Eagles were both frauds.
Yeah.
Yet, there was 2 people on this pod, Glasses, Eric. You guys were so confident that the Eagles are going to win. You guys were so confident because the competition that they have played was better.
Yeah.
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 What happened Friday? What did we see from the Bears that blew that whole take out of the water? Because you guys gave me no stats on, you guys gave me no X's and O's on what the Eagles were going to do. And I watched last week's pod just to be sure. You guys gave me no X's and O's. You guys gave me common opponents. But there was nothing X's and O's that made you convinced that the Bears were going to lose. But we saw literally the most dominant performance from the Bears all year.
Yeah.
Against a team that was in our top 10 for the entire season.
Yeah.
So although I believe that they were frauds, that means our whole list has been flawed because the Eagles were number 2 until they lost to the Cowboys.
Yeah.
What did the Bears do that might have changed your minds, or do you still believe that they're frauds? And let me hear the X's and O's to prove or support your claim.
I do still think they're frauds, bro. I do. They had their best. I would respect the Bears if they win this week or if they compete this week. But I still think the Bears are frauds. Like I said, the Eagles are in a free fall. They look abysmal. Offense is non-existent. And on the flip side, the Bears had the second best rushing game outside of the Bengals, who have the worst rushing defense. They had the second best rushing day as a team. Both rushers went for over 120, if I'm not mistaken.
Crazy.
Benanji, Swift, you know what I'm saying? They just was taking turns with the O-line. You know what I'm saying? You come in, whoever. Like, it was just backdoor. So, and then, but even through all of that, Caleb Williams still had a 40% some completion rate. He still threw under 50% completion rate. He's still not hitting passes. He's still missing receivers. He's still going to hold back this offense if he can't hit receivers. So I think in all of that, to have those 2 rushers carry that team, carry that offense, and your quarterback still went 17 of 36? 17 of 39? I didn't do the math beforehand, but that's under 50%. And so that's why I say Bears, I can't. It's not enough for me. It's not enough for me.
Go ahead, Eric.
I think I was the biggest advocate of Caleb Williams saying he's not that bad, but he missed like them blowing the Eagles out. Like he missed a corner touchdown to Duze. He threw it short. And I can't remember what the other throw was, who else it was to. But Caleb Williams didn't look that good. And I don't see 2 running backs rushing for over 120 again. That's not happening. That's literally not happening. But on the Eagles part, yeah, that offense, what did CJ Gardner say? He said, did the offense look predictable? And bro, that offense, like I said, bro, I thought they were just playing the offensive coordinators or something, like just testing things out on the water. Like, there's no way they could be that bad. But the Eagles' offensive coordinators and that play calling is some of the worst in the NFL. Some of the worst in the NFL. And wait, let me not just say that, because Jalen Hurts, you also missed a couple. You also missed throws too. You're not free. You missed a lot of throws that game too. It looked horrible. It looked bad. In that touchdown to AJ Green, my bad, AJ Brown. That touchdown to AJ Brown, horrible throw. It was so underthrown that he actually got to catch the ball. Like, it was so bad, bro. So I can see why Brandon's saying y'all frauds. I don't think y'all frauds. I think y'all are a good team. But I mean, beating the Steelers the week before that, beating the Minnesota by 2, going heads up with backup quarterback. Was Jameis Winston the quarterback when y'all played the Giants?
No, it was Dart. They knocked Dart out of the game.
They knocked Dart out. With Dart and then beating the Joe Burrow list. Oh my God, they put 42 on that Chicago defense. Yeah. That was Joe Flacco. Yeah, I remember that now.
15 in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah. I remember that, yeah. So, I mean, I can understand that. I don't think y'all as trash as Brandon will make you want to seem. I feel like y'all can compete. This week is going to be the telltale. I do agree with that. Y'all go out there and y'all do what y'all did to the Eagles to Green Bay. Brandon has no excuse but to respect y'all. And if you don't, we're just going to be on his ass next week.
Now,
that's what it is.
I already said it. I already placed it out there. If they go out there and play, like you said, handle business against the Packers, I have to respect it.
Yeah.
Now, the only thing I agree with is the fact that this Sunday is a big deal because you got to beat the Packers 100%. Every good Bears team that we've had over the last 15 years have beaten the Packers. Now, what I don't agree with is some of this stuff you're talking about the run game, not doing that again. Since the Raiders, we've averaged 4 yards a carry every single time. So the more carries that we get, the more it's going to look like that. The run offense has been our best part of our offense the entire time. I have already stated that Caleb Williams has missed long balls down the field, so him missing throws is nothing new. And in fact, that screen that was for an interception, I'm not going to blame it on Caleb all for the simple fact that that's just not a play call you call. You don't have to, because we were literally dog walking the defensive line the entire time. So why are you putting in any kind of pass protection? Defensively, the fact that, we're going back earlier in the season and naming all these times that we gave up points against this, that, and the third. Well, it's one thing. I'm going to literally name one, literally number one, to why it's going to get scarier from this point forward. Jalen Johnson's first game was this Friday.
Go.
CJ Gardner-Johnson was also a pre-trade deadline acquired. We also have Terrell Edmonds that is still on the sideline. Kyler Gordon came back and is coming back. The defense is not even full 100% potential. And this was against an offense that y'all said would get it together. Even though I could have swore I described every single flaw in the Eagles team from front to back. Consistent. I said Jalen Hurts looks awful. Jalen Hurts looked awful. I said third down, if it ain't tush push range, awful. I don't think they converted to me third downs. And the time they did try to tush push, fumble. Deshaun Wright, thank you. I also said they don't throw the ball to AJ Brown enough. He got 10 catches for 132 and still lost the football game. So they're horrible. This is not a salvageable season What I think they need to do is put C4, just like Bane did in Dark Knight Rises, in the middle of the field and blow up the stadium. The Eagles are cooked. They're history. Fold them up. And the Bears revealed it on Friday. Because if the Frost did it, that means anybody else can do it for the rest of the season.
Correct.
Defensively, if you got a balanced attack, you can beat the Eagles. We had 36 pass attempts that you said we went 17 to 36 or 17 to 39. We also had 47 rushes. We were on the field offensively for over half the game. We won by time of possession, turnovers, penalties. We were the better team at every point from the moment the clock ticked. There was not a moment in that football game that y'all thought that the Eagles were going to win the game post kickoff. Dominant half. So although Bears might still be frauds, we look more like Mike Ross, and Eagles look more like Bishop Sycamore, because there's two different levels of fraudulent activity. Some frauds you can get away with a little bit longer, and some were frauds from the moment they got out here. And the Eagles have been frauds from the moment they've got down here in this NFL season. We've been holding on to that Super Bowl win from the Eagles a little bit too long. It's been 9 months since the Eagles won the Super Bowl. You know what can happen in 9 months? A baby can arrive in 9 months. And if your family can look different in 9 months, I'm certain that the NFL team can look different in 9 months. Because now you got 53 grown men who got to come together and hold it together to the point the way they're not citing scriptures just for the sake of the drama. You know what I'm saying? Using the Lord's name in vain. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole different ballgame. So what the Bears got to do, me personally, this is what's going to happen. Because I'm gonna call it again. I called it last week. I'm gonna call it again. The Bears and Packers is going to be an ugly game. I don't think either team is going to score 20 points. All we got to do is not turn the ball over, and we're going to win the game. Now, we start turning the ball over, we're history. We're history. But if we run the football, because the Packers are not a great run defense, but if we get into them third and long situations.
I don't agree with that.
So you saying you should pass the ball against the Packers? I'm confused. What are you saying?
The Packers. He said they're not a good run defense. They
just gave him 100 yards. They gave him 100 yards against the Lions last week.
Yeah, they 13th.
It's the Lions.
No, my bad. No.
Whoa. I thought you respected the Lions.
In rush defense, they're third. They're third in rush defense.
I thought you respected the Lions.
I do. That's what I'm saying. It's the Lions.
Yeah.
Our rush. All right.
You're third in rush defense.
Has the Lions rushing offense looked like what happened Friday? Have they looked any remotely close? Has there been a running performance from any team that has looked like what the Bears did Friday?
Nah, not necessarily.
I mean,
so why can't we do it against Packers?
Wise.
They've went over 200 yards more than y'all have, though.
Why can't we do it against the Packers? It's literally the same. It's literally the same system.
Nobody's done it against.
Wait, yes, we have.
Nobody's done it against the Packers.
Didn't Rico Dowdle?
Yeah, Rico Dowdle. Yeah.
He said, yeah.
And mind you, Ben Johnson had
no,
Matt LaFleur's
no, he didn't. No, he didn't. 163.
My nigga.
That's one.
I said 200. I said the Lions have went over 200 yards rushing 3 times more than the Bears. That's what I said.
I said who done it against the Packers?
Nobody's done it against the Packers. Nobody's done it though.
Yeah, Gibbs didn't do it against the Packers. He did it against the Giants.
I'm talking about as a team, not even individuals.
Also, from the Packers defensive standpoint, Jordan Love is not looking hot this year.
Yeah, he needs some.
His best games this year has been against defenses that are either banged up, i.e. the Lions last week, or soap opera defenses that are about to be blown up. Didn't Darius Slay get waived today?
Yeah, they agreed to part ways.
The Steelers defense is horrible. Their names look good. But that was his best game. His best game was against the Steelers. Am I wrong?
Am I tweaking? Cowboys.
What?
Bro, the Cowboys wasn't a defense until 3 weeks ago because of
best game. I'm saying that was his best game though.
That wasn't a defense. That was half of a defense.
For sure. That's when they still had their secondary.
Buford High School had a better defense than the Cowboys.
Is that when they still had their secondary?
I watched Barry give up 70 points to.
And then y'all tie, and then they tie.
I was there. I've been there.
And then then the Cowboys tie with the Packers.
Yeah, they tied 40. But
Cowboys are better than the Bears?
No, Cowboys have a high-power offense.
I think our offense might not look as efficient.
Bro, I just told you.
The best offenses in the league.
I just told you, our signal caller is going to be the holdback. If he's going to continue to be inaccurate with the ball, Caleb Williams, when he's put in position to make throws, we've seen him miss throws. We've seen it.
Okay.
He didn't have to make throws against Philly because Swift and Benanji, you get a turn.
Yeah, we were ahead of the sticks the entire game.
And you saying you're gonna do that against the Packers?
Why would we be behind the sticks against the Packers? We have no need to. Our offense has moved like that the entire year. We've been ahead of the sticks, and when we are ahead of the sticks, Caleb Williams can knock a 5-yard throw. Most of the misses that y'all saw last week were like 2nd and 3, 2nd and 1, where we were taking shots down the field when we didn't have to do that. We genuinely didn't have to. The game didn't have to be that close. I'm going to keep it on. Ben Johnson was trying to get the play action going. He didn't have to do all that. So we don't have to do that. And considering the fact that Matt LaFleur has not been a good play caller against the Lions in the last few years, especially when Ben Johnson was there. So I think the Packers are in for a nightmare. And if the Bears win, we're talking about more than just NFC North Division champs. I'll tell you that.
Talk about it.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
But you got to explain number. Who I put number 7?
Yeah, we just did Packers, Bears, 49ers. That was you.
I don't think they moved. Well, they might have moved up one.
Yeah, they was also in contention. I think they're in the same pool, Packers, Bears. But I don't like this team with Brock Purdy at the helm. I'm skeptical.
You gotta play the paid, bro. You gotta pay to play. Like you gotta play the paid, bro. Like I don't know anybody who buys a Christmas gift and doesn't open it until the summer. You gotta open the gift up and use it. Now, if it's a trash gift, eventually you'll fade away from it. But the season is still giving season. Like you gave him all this money, he's gotta go play. He has to go play. And the 49ers defense have been injury prone too. So
Cole's dropped off the list too. I just peep game. This is crazy. I put the Texans at 8. That's what I'm going to talk about, though.
I mean, because I wasn't finna say the Colts just to keep them on there.
I thought you was going to put the Jaguars on here, and that was going to only help me out. But I mean, Colts are on a 4-game win streak, best defense in the league. I don't think it's really much to be said. And go look at the win streak too. This is not. I don't think
it's the Colts are on a 4-game win streak.
I'm sorry. Texans at 8. That's what y'all want to talk about. Texans.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to put the Jaguars at 10, which was help my case, but you did. But go look at the Texans' 4-game win streak, and they have the best defense in the league. I don't think it's really ridiculous for me to put them on this list.
They do have
okay. So, all right. So, you remember the conversation we had last week? Because the Bears wasn't the only thing I was ready to talk about. Remember the conversation I was talking about last week? We were talking about last week when we said the Kansas City Chiefs were only going to lose one game.
Yeah.
And they were going to turn it up. Are the Chiefs going to win Sunday? I just want to hear why.
I mean,
people believe it or not. Either way you go, I need to hear why.
On paper, no, I don't think they're going to win. It's just the Mahomes effect. I wish Josh was still on here. He said the Chiefs are winning out, but he's not. But If you ask me, on paper, no, the Chiefs are not winning Sunday night against the Texans.
Eric, you say yes.
I'll say yes because I feel Patrick Mahomes is the only person on that field that we have seen turn in that mode that say, okay, I need to win now. I don't believe anybody on that Texas team. And CJ comes back this week, right?
He played last week.
My bad. I mean the real form, not what he did last week. But the real CJ come back this week, right? You think he had a good game against the Colts?
It was mediocre.
Yeah, if they play like that, I definitely see the Chiefs beating them. But the Texans do. I agree. The Texans do have the best defense, and they know how to get to a quarterback. But until I see otherwise, until I see the Chiefs like not make the playoffs, I feel like they're going to make a stride into the playoffs. Now, do I feel like they have the defense like they used to? That defense not performing like they used to. I feel like Rice, they need to utilize him more because after injury, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like he's more explosive and faster. I feel like he did not look like this before the injury. So I feel like they need to utilize him correctly.
Now, I would agree with you if Patrick Mahomes hasn't looked good, right? But Patrick Mahomes arguably had his best game on Thursday
against a nobody defense. What are we talking
about?
No,
I'm saying.
No, he's saying because they lost.
I'm saying, but they still lost the game.
Yeah.
He's not going to play any better than what he played on against the Cowboys. If you're expecting him to play any better than the way he played against the Cowboys,
yeah,
you're in for a rude awakening. And he is literally holding all the straps, all his webs from the train falling off the track like Spider-Man 2. It's over. It's over in Kansas City. The moment Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce got engaged, the NFL was like, cool, we can get them off of TV and we can stop rigging the game. They're done. Finito. And what you're going to see in the offseason, similar to what you see in Philadelphia, like Dark Knight Rises, you're going to see Andy Reid go get a cheeseburger and go get some C4, put the C4 on the 50-yard line, drive away, and click the button. Andy Reid's out of here, and the Chiefs are going to blow up. They're going to get rid of the defense because you can't play players who can't perform. Sorry. Trent McDuffie's on the way out. Chris Jones on the way out. Travis Kelce is going to retire as Taylor Swift drops another album. And Patrick Mahomes is going to be a player like Aaron Rodgers, where he's going to find out every excuse to why he couldn't do it year in, year out. Luckily enough, Patrick Mahomes has done enough. So his resume won't be on what if. But unless they revamp and like clean house in Kansas City, the Chiefs are finished. They're finished, bro. And if you think they're going to win against the Chiefs, against a defense, I mean, if you think they're going to win against the Texans, against a defense who has been smothering every quarterback,
they look like they got the best pass rushing defense in the last few weeks. Not Denver.
It's over with.
Yeah,
it's over with. The Texans are going to like literally chew them up and spit them out like Big League Chew. It's over with. Like, and that'd be their second loss, that I stated. But whatever.
So, what is the drawback about me putting the Texans on this list then? Like, that just caused the uproar. That caused a chain reaction.
I'm saying because the Packers jumping from 10 to 5 gave you room to put the Texans at 8.
Not really. Packers would have been up there 5, 6, or 7.
I don't think so after beating the Lions at 9, because I don't think the Lions should have been at 9. The reason the Texans are on here is because they beat a team that was once on here. I don't think the Lions should have been on here. So from that moment on, we wrecked it. My biggest problem was the Packers.
No, but the Texans is what caused the change reaction of events to follow.
No, Oh, you talking about after for the Panthers? That
And
wasn't my
Cowboys.
pick. Whoa. I can explain.
No, Panthers and Cowboys.
I can explain that Cowboys though, but it ain't my turn.
All right.
The Panthers.
Yeah, what's up?
Number 9 team in the world.
Most inconsistent team in the world too. Most inconsistent team in the world. I mean, can we find another? We got 3 wins on this list. Brando, what you doing? We got 3 wins on this list. The Rams, the Packers, who you put high as hell,
Cowboys,
and the Cowboys.
What's the what's his name? Homelander.
Yeah. So then it's like we played a Cowboy team who was efficient on offense because Pickens had 162 against us. So it's not like they went out there and played shitty. Yeah. Actually, the Rams didn't play trash neither. Did Stafford finally throw his picks? Yes. But they were balling on defense.
Law of averages.
Derek Brown was getting to them boys. And he sealed the game. Defensive player of the year? Maybe. But like I was saying, bro, we are so like we are either the worst team in the NFL or we're gonna put belt to ass to the best team in the NFL, unless they're in the AFC East. We have trouble with those teams. You know, your Bills, you know, your Patriots. Other than that, bro, I mean, I said if you put the Texans on there, I said, yeah, they're on the win streak. I respect that. And the defense looked immaculate. But I'm saying, I mean, our wins look good compared to theirs. All their best wins ain't on the list. Colts ain't here no more. Bills. Woo. We can talk about them later. Nah, we don't have to talk about them. Yeah, they've been looking like some middle of the road.
Not a fan.
Roadkill. Yeah.
Colts, Bills, Jaguars are 3 8-wins teams who are all in the AFC.
Not on this list, right? Thank you.
They're all in the playoffs. What does that have to do with what I said? What did I say was wrong?
Yeah,
Colts, Bills, and Jaguars. Colts, Bills, and Jaguars all have 8 wins and are in the AFC playoffs. That's 3 playoff teams.
Cool. They're not on our list.
Correct.
You said that's who the Texans beat?
3 playoff teams.
Yeah, I'm saying that's the Texans' best wins.
I'm saying just in the win streak. I didn't look outside.
No. I said, yeah, they do have the win streak. I'm not knocking it off, but I'm saying like our wins look better than theirs. Our L's look worse though. The Saints and the Cardinals.
Now,
the Texans L's look good.
And if you go,
go what?
And if you what?
If you go outside the win streak, go ahead, carry on.
You what? You got Tennessee, you got Baltimore, you got San Francisco. Yeah,
there's more on the list. There's somebody on the list.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
But y'all L's, I mean not y'all's, it's not your team. Their L's look good. L's against Rams, Jacksonville, Denver.
And Tampa Bay when they was hot.
Tampa Bay, yeah, second game of the season. Hot. I didn't know you get hot off a week 2. That's kind of crazy.
The Eagles
maybe turn the stove on.
The Eagles did. That's why they're on the list. Yeah. They suck. But I think Texas and Panthers play right now. I think the Texans are winning. I will say we don't know which Bryce Young. We don't know what Bryce Young we're gonna get.
Honestly, let me take it away from Bryce Young. I don't know what play calling we're gonna get. Because the week before that, you ran the ball 9 times. So I don't know what play calling you're gonna get as well. That's the problem. Most inconsistent team in the world. Compete with the best of them. Knock them out too. But we'll also lose to the Saints.
Now, if the Panthers lose to the Saints or the Buccaneers in this current state, let's just keep them off the list forever.
Yeah, I'm good with that. No facts. I'm good with that.
But I also think because of the competitiveness of the NFC playoff picture, they may not make it.
No, they can win their division. They can win their division.
Yeah, we just got to win our division. Yeah. We got 4 games left.
Is the Cowboys still in question, or?
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna make this statement right now. If the Cowboys' record was better, Dak Prescott, you're in conversation for MVP. Hands down. Hands down. But due to the record, I don't think he's in that conversation.
I mean, if they went out, he can win the MVP.
What's the worst record an MVP has won? I mean, has won it.
They would be an 11-win team if they went out. That's not bad.
It is very possible. It's very possible. It's very possible
this week.
Why?
Yeah, who y'all play this week?
Do you like you know somebody on the team for the Lions or something like personally? Why do you keep respecting the Lions like for no reason?
It's not for no reason.
It has to be based off what they did last year,
bro.
It has to be. If you go through their season this year, they have done nothing.
Oh,
nothing.
My gosh.
They haven't. Am I tripping? They have done nothing.
Who, the Lions?
The Lions have done nothing.
They put 52 on the.
I have justified
the Bears.
I'm not going through this again. That was Ben Jockin's second week at head coach. Did we expect him to win out the gate?
I mean, this is not a team he was unfamiliar with. That was the team he came from.
Bro. That's their only impressive win, if that's what you're going off of. I need you to know that. Okay. Their only impressive win. Which I don't think is a good win.
Lions, I mean, they're top 5 in a lot of offensive stats. That offense is not what's hurt. It's the defense.
And so when you're talking about a Cowboys team who can put up 40 points with their eyes closed, why do you think they're going to lose to the Lions? Why? Terry Arnold is out for the season. We just seen that mid-pod.
It's just because that's what the Cowboys do. Like,
no, it doesn't. That's not.
They do that thing where they get you. They get a little sizzle.
This isn't the playoffs.
They fold, and then they fold. They go out and lose to the Arizona Cardinals. They go out and lose to the Carolina Panthers. They go out and lose to the Chicago Bears.
Let's be clear. Let's be clear. I haven't been hot on the Cowboys until the trade.
Okay.
And they've been undefeated.
Oh my gosh, my head hurts.
How does your head hurt,
bro? The Panthers is hurting my head, bro.
The Lions lost to the Chiefs, who I don't respect.
Yeah.
They also lost to the Eagles, who I don't respect. Right. The Cowboys just beat both of those teams back to back.
Super Bowl teams, AFC champions and NFC champions in a matter of 4 days.
Cowboys didn't look like they were going to lose that game against the Chiefs at all. At any point.
Dak threw interception on the first drive. I would say different. And Rashee Rice went down straight and scored.
Bro, if we care about first quarter, if we care about what the game looks like in the first quarter.
No, you said any point. First quarter is a point in the game.
Thank you, semantics. Glasses. What? But I mean, but even in the game against the Eagles went up 21-0. And they went 24 straight points. That's a long football game. It's clear that teams don't play complete football games. And I'm here to tell you that the Lions are not going to get no stops on the Cowboys like that. They're just simply not. Now, is it at Detroit? That's the best. That's the best advantage. That's the only advantage that the Lions have.
Yeah.
Isn't Arnold injured?
Out for the season.
He's barbecue chicken, Mr. PI.
I'm saying
he's still the starter though.
He was one of the few starters left.
That's the Lions' benefit. Let's laundry on the field.
Okay. We saw Trent McDuffie and the Chiefs and Justin Reed have all them pass interferences against CD and George Pickens. We're gonna see so much yellow on that field, boy. We're gonna see so much yellow on that field Thursday. Y'all gonna think it was an accident. Like yellow tape. There's gonna be yellow tape on that Ford field on Thursday. I guarantee it. I guarantee, especially for a team that plays man defense the whole game. Yeah, the Detroit Lions are cooked. And if you disagree, also Detroit Lions' best weapon is who? Jahmyr Gibbs, who likes to run the ball inside zone. He makes explosive runs on the inside zone. You try to run on the inside against Dallas Cowboys now, you're sadly mistaken on what's going on.
Jahmyr Gibbs 150 yards.
Yeah, you saying that to comfort yourself. I'm not hearing that.
He's going to get somebody in the playoffs, in fantasy playoffs this week.
The fantasy playoffs are this week?
No, I'm saying he's going to get somebody in there. So, like, he's going to win somebody. Most leagues are starting after this week.
Oh.
I'm saying he might give somebody a spot.
Well, I got, for the games that we're paying attention to, Packers and Bears. Lions and Cowboys, Lions. Texans and Chiefs, Texans. Easy.
You just did all of that to say the Lions gonna beat the Cowboys.
No. I misspoke. My fault. look, hold on. He about to cry. He's trying to leave. He in my car. He's trying to leave. He in my car. He's trying to leave. I misspoke. I got the Cowboys over the Lions for real. I got the Cowboys over the Lions. Easy. It's not gonna be a blink. I might not even watch it.
Thursday night. I mean, I couldn't disagree any further. I'm pretty sure the Lions are still gonna have their way with the Cowboys. I'm still riding with the Packers over the Bears. And what was the third game you said? Texans and Chiefs. I mean, I still got you too. I agree with that one. Texans on paper, I agree with that one. But I mean, hey, this is one of our
craziest,
wonkiest lists of the season.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I think it looks pretty good. The Eagles aren't here.
Nor the Colts. No Eagles, no Colts.
I mean, okay, we can have a small conversation about the Colts. I think Daniel Jones is starting to show up.
I mean,
don't he have a broken fibula?
He broke his leg.
Yeah, he got a broken fibula.
Well, I mean,
how he's even playing is crazy.
The Colts was never Daniel Jones though.
But when you put 9 in the box, now Daniel Jones got to do something. You got to do something. You put 9 in the box. Long season ahead, man. And you got an injured quarterback. You literally don't have to put no safeties back there. I ain't gonna lie. What's the point? They weren't one dimensional, like you're saying, but now they're truly one dimensional. One dimensional off one leg. And they got a semi-tough schedule too. Jaguars twice. Seahawks, 49ers, and Texas again. When it matters. Hey, is Brando froze? Okay.
Yeah, you're not tripping.
I thought he was trying to keep a straight face.
Nah, I mean, he hating on the Panthers, but it is what it is, bro. You can argue against them, but you can argue for them too. And the problem is it's just as equal.
The Panthers have been very hot and cold.
Yeah.
Very
most
hot
inconsistent team.
And this would be the week to put them there, considering they were the number 1 team. I mean, if the Rams only went down 1 point, then losing to the Panthers has to mean something.
Yeah.
That's my thing. They can't both be. You can't say the Panthers don't deserve to be in the top 10, and
the Rams only dropped 1.
Only dropped 1, right? So
and then you have 2 top 5 wins.
Technically, yeah. When
I mean,
Packers,
technically, because we ain't put the.
I did not put it, bro. I did not think the Packers.
But the one who disagreed with them put both. Actually, the one who disagreed put both of them in there.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, call it a wrap.
Are there any other? I would call it a wrap, but I actually don't know.
Yeah, go ahead, do your thing.
You know what I'm saying? I will say I don't think there's any other top 10 matchups for the week.
Yeah, let me look at the schedule.
Did Josh want me to talk about the Ravens?
I think so. Like you got to stand on your statement because you also when Lamar also came back, you said, what you said? If he go win, did you just say make the playoff or if he make noise in the playoff?
If he makes the playoff.
There's
but at this rate, I don't think the Ravens can make the playoffs because, to my point, Lamar's return I thought would be a lot more exciting than it is. But Lamar Jackson literally looks horrible. And I don't think it's off of skill alone. I think he is actually like I think he's hurt. And I think he's trying to play hurt. So it's like, bro, it just doesn't help his case. If anything, it might make the team blow up officially. So maybe it is good to play hurt and then try to fix it next season. But he's got to play better for them to have any kind of dying shot, though.
Yeah, he looks horrible.
Yeah,
there's no ands or buts about it.
Yeah, if they can't beat the Steelers, good luck.
Facts. And don't let the Bengals go on a win streak.
That was also scary because they look like they haven't skipped a beat.
As soon as he came back, what did he throw? Let me look.
Had to be.
It says 261, but it didn't look like no 260.
Yeah.
It looked like 385.
Yeah, it was
like a 385 performance.
It was clearly I didn't expect that. Considering the Ravens defense was playing a little bit better, they just went back out there and gave it up. But week 13, week 14 NFL conference championship ball is gonna be a lot on the next week. Looking forward to a lot, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, we'll have glasses back. Glow, any last words as we wrap up the pod?
Oh, I was just saying Colts gonna miss the playoffs if that's the rest of their schedule.
For sure. I think it's Exeter and Dan Jones is hurt. It's over with. But
facts. And then the MVP is not balling like he used to. He ain't keeping it consistent.
Championship week 14. Championship week predictions for the Power 4 conference games.
You go ahead, first person.
Ohio State, Bama, Texas Tech, and Virginia.
All right. Give me Texas Tech. I got Alabama. Give me Ohio State. Give me Duke.
Oh, you want violence?
Yeah, give me Duke. And then for the because this game matters the most. For that North Texas and Tulane, give me North Texas. Wait, no, both their coaches are gone, aren't they?
Yeah, I was about to say North Texas.
Yeah, both their coaches are gone.
Going to Oklahoma State, and Tulane coach going to Florida.
Yeah, and yeah, so both of them have no coaches as well. Wait, are they coaching the game?
I think they're still going to be able to coach the game. I don't think they're doing the whole LSU Ole Miss Petty kind of thing.
That's different. Give me.
Not sure though. Don't quote me on that.
Give me North Texas. I just want to see where North Texas could get in because Tulane already got an L. They got 2 L's if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I want to see James Madison get in there somehow. That'd be cool.
Yeah, if JMU beats Troy and Duke has to win the ACC, though, that's going to be their only way to get in. But whoever wins the Tulane and North Texas game is going to be in for the G5.
Automatic.
Yeah. So, that's good ball. I agree as well. I'm going Ohio State. I'm going Ohio State, Texas Tech. I don't have the balls to pick Duke, not after what they did against Virginia. Virginia routed them. So I'll go Virginia, and then SEC championship. I'm gonna stick with Bama. Not after what Gunnar Stockton just did against Georgia Tech, please. And North Texas and Tulane. I think Tulane will win. North Texas did get belted by USF, but I'll go Tulane on that one.
Yeah,
that's good ball though. We would call round on that, man. See you boys on 143
for sure.